Hey everybody, Dustin from Wearable Fandom. Today I'm coming to you from the Disney Studio backlot here. It's a jolly holiday in the park and we're going to take a look around and show you some great stuff, maybe even get some Toys for Tots. So stay tuned, it's going to be great. It's pretty amazing here that this is the Walt Disney Studios Motion Picture Archive. Of course, that's not part of today's activities. If you're new here, this is a channel where I review different wearable fandom, just like this great Roosevelt shirt that I've got. I want to invite you guys to like and subscribe. I visit lots of different events around the country, and I also check in on different stores and shops and try to find the best deals and values for you, and also steer you away from stuff that's just not worth it. And of course, occasionally we also spend time actually visiting out and having a good time to some of these cool events. If that sounds like it's up your alley, like and subscribe, and of course hit that bell so you'll know when we have new content that comes out. For the first 2 days of celebration that they had here on the backlot, it was actually limited to the employees. Folks who of course are wearing all of their amazing best holiday attire here. Lots of Santa hats. Oh look, candied apples. Wow. And look, these actually come with the ticket. These are complimentary candied apples. We'll get one of those later when we don't actually have to talk. Oh, it looks like you can go down this way and you can meet Santa Claus. This place is really pretty. It's very nicely decorated. Of course, it's got the Disney touch here. And I also just love the architecture of these old buildings. I don't want to get distracted from them, but it'd be great to come back here and have a tour someday. Oh. Girls Crew is here with their setup. And we got some complimentary cotton candy here. And it looks like the Roosevelts is here as well. One of the few folks that were invited to be here. And look, you know, like always, the Roosevelts has got a line going all the way back down here for folks looking to get the exclusives that they released for this event. This part of the backlot is a lot of fun because there's a bunch of different games that you can play. I think there might even be a couple of little prizes that you can win, which is really fun. You can see a lot of the little ones here having a good time. A few of these seem to be a little more popular than the others. They're giving away little pins and tchotchkes to folks. Oh, I see something down here though that's a lot of fun. There's a lot of Disney character opportunities here, including this one with Goofy. Look at that. Hi, Goofy. Yeah, and there's also somebody here from the staff who can take a photo with you. You can see it's not a particularly long line. This whole thing is just laid out over the entire campus of the studios. And there's a lot of really great decorations, and you can see, look at this amazing building exterior for the Frank G. Wells building. Man, it's a really cool looking space. And over here, I think this is the bar. They have a little bit of a beer garden here, and let's see, what are the drinks available here? We've got the toasty fireplace, rosy cheeks, wind chill factor, loco, cocoa cheer, and then cups of wine and beers, 10 and 8. All right, let's go into the Frank G. Wells building here because it looks like there's actually some really cool stuff in the archives. And he was the president of the Walt Disney Company from all the way to 1994. So let's take a look at what we have here. You can see people are making holiday cards here. Some really cute ones with stamps. And you can see, yes, there's some pages here. Wow, some really neat stuff in here. This is an ornament making station over here. where they've got everything you need to color and make. This year is Donald Duck's 90th birthday, and as a celebration here in the lobby of the Frank G. Wells building, there's a really great celebration of paintings of Donald, Daisy, and other ducks inspired by some of the most famous painters of all time. You can see this is Venus and a Donald Duck inspired by Titian. St. Donald inspired by El Greco. Here's Donald's mother, which is clearly inspired by Whistler. Here's Pablo Duck, inspired by Pablo Picasso. Really amazing. We can go around the corner here, take a look at a couple other ones here. Then we got Tahitian ducks. Tahitian ducks inspired by Gauguin. Here's dancing ducks inspired by Degas. And then, of course, here's the Noble Snob inspired by Rembrandt. This is really awesome. Love looking at these. We've got the Walt Disney Archives here. And there's a lot of interesting stuff to look at here in the archives. They've got Mickey Mouse Club costumes for the kids. This is Cubby's costume. Wow. You can see some actual cells, ink cells from the Wonderful World of Color. It's amazing. Wow, Mary Poppins nursery blocks that were used by Karen Dotris. Okay, now this I really like. I hope I can get the lighting on this to work. This is from the chimney sequence, costume sketch for Mary Poppins from the 1964 film. Amazing. A lot of really interesting stuff here. Production and used colored pencils from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. You can see there's a lot of used pencils in there. Wow. There's a couple of cells up here on the top. Just really such cool stuff here. And you can see over here, everybody is enjoying making ornaments. This is a really interesting printout here, filed in 1940, awarded in 1940 for the U.S. Patent Office of a control device for animation. And you can see how it's kind of set up. And what's really interesting is that patent resulted in the creation of this actual camera. There's two of them here. And you can see up top, we've got a camera, we've got the lights, and then down below, you can sort of see how the different layers of the cells come together and can be filmed so that you can have action on different levels and layers moving while some things stay the same. If you're familiar with the Hanna-Barbera style animation where their backgrounds kind of loop, and this is one of the ways that can be accomplished in the traditional hand-drawn cells or hand-painted cells era. Now this is control crane number 7. And we've got a really cool camera here that's set up above. You can see the lighting sources, and then on the actual table we've got a reproduction of a Robin Hood cell. So the finished cell looks like it would actually be set up here and positioned. You can see there's a lot of adjustments here that can be made on this device. Just really incredible how much they actually have pioneered the animation and the science of animation as much as the animation. Yeah. Now it's getting a little bit darker here, and the lights are standing out just a little bit. Oh, look over here. Goofy was here, and now Chip and Dale are here, taking photos with everybody. Lines are not all that long, and you can see the line right back down there. I don't know what this building is, but I do appreciate how the dwarfs are all lit up here at the top. And this is the drop-off for Toys for Tots. So this is volunteers' experience to drop things off. If you forgot, you can buy a toy at the Disney store while supplies last. Let's go through here and see what the experience looks like. Got lots of great music through here. A lot of folks here with their volunteers. We first found out about the volunteers program at D23 earlier this year. Oh wow, look at the Disney legends that they have here. Might be a little bit hard to see. And you can see this is the experience to go through and drop off the toys. If you want to take a picture over against this really pretty backdrop. They also have a bookmark decorating contest here. This is the Walk of the Legends because they have all of the Disney legends have their plaques here. It's probably hard to see here, but this is Roy E. Disney. After a quick stop by the Roosevelt's booth, we are back on our way, and it's just so pretty here. Everything looks so nice, all lit up. I wonder if they actually do a holiday party for the cast here, or if this is an extension of it. Underneath this tent, you can learn how to play Lorcana, which is really great. It looks like there's a line to get into the actual employee store. It's really been a treat to be able to walk around the lot here when normally you wouldn't be able to access. And one of the most amazing things here is the Hyperion Room in the Silver Lake. And this building is a California bungalow style building, and it is restored, and there's a little plaque here that we'll take a look at in just a second. But you can see that this is the old California style bungalow architecture from the 1940s. The bungalow was built in 1935 as the original home of the Disney publicity and comic strip departments. It was constructed at the Disney Studios on Hyperion Avenue in Hollywood and moved to the Burbank location as part of the construction in 1939-1940. The structure is the last remaining example of the California bungalow-type architecture that remains from the Hyperion Studio facility. The attractive style and utility starting in the early years of the company gives a special place in the history of the Disney lot. It's really easy to lose sight of the historical importance of buildings like this. Disney's 100 years old as a company this year, but really it came from a very small company, and the early days of the company must have been really exciting, especially when things started to happen. It wasn't the global megacorp that it is today. It was just some guys doing some really cool stuff, and those photos reflect it. This is just a really special place for a lot of those Disney memories. You can see there's some free cider stations here, as well as places to get hot chocolate. It's just a really nice evening. A little chilly here for this area, but perfect for a San Franciscan like myself. We just came back around here to the backside of the lot here, and there's a bunch of really good food trucks back here. I see a chicken and waffle truck. There's a really awesome Beachies food truck there. I wonder what they've got there. Habibi Shack, and I also know that there is a really good wood-fired pizza out there as well. Up here is something really fun where they're letting kids actually go down this really awesome slide. And then I believe this tent is where all of the clearance items have been brought. There's a few exclusives here that they were offering, ornaments that were limited edition to 250 each. You can see that the line is long. It would probably take us to the end of the event to get through that line, so we're probably not going to get to go inside. At D23, I couldn't actually get into the actual studios store because the line was too long. And so this time here at Jolly Holiday on the lot, I decided to waited about 25 minutes to get in. And now we're about to go in and take a look around and see if we can find some really cool stuff.
How many in your party?
Just two.
Follow them in.
All right. Thank you so much.
Then we'll just hang tight here for a moment, guys. Thank you. And welcome in.
All right. Wow.
All kinds of opportunities for art.
Got some beautiful lounge flies here. I love these holiday lounge flies. Now we did hear that this is a studio store exclusive. This is the little director Mickey plush. This just released today here. He's very cute. I don't know if I have a lot of space for him at home, but I do appreciate him. Lots of gorgeous ornaments. Here's some really cute pajamas. Adorable. And of course, everything Disney is here in holiday. Got a Mickey Santa hat here. That's really cute. That's on a discount. And of course, they have a lot of these little artifacts that you can see. This old Corona typewriter here. Lots of photos of Walt at different places. Look at these little 8mm projectors and little cans around. So nice. There are a couple of things I know I'm looking for here, and I'm hoping that I find them. There never is a shortage of amazing Disney stuff here. And the store is super busy here. That's why they have to limit the number of folks who can get in here. Oh, this canvas bag is nice. It's a pleasing bag here. That's really lovely. Now, of course, we're on the hunt for things you can only get here, and I do know that there are at least a couple of those. So let's see what we find around the way here. Some Dernie and Burks that I haven't seen. We saw a bunch of these out at Aulani. Now this is a nice looking bag. Cinderella. Wow. This is a Kate Spade collaboration. And you can see how it has this latch at the top. This has got some heft to it, I'll be honest. I am going to open this because, I mean, how could I not? All right, you know what? Maybe we can take a look at it here. Oh, it doesn't open all the way. Okay, so it actually has a webbing here that keeps it. Wow, what a very pretty piece. Very nice. Let's see. Got a nice little Star Wars section over here. We've got some Roosevelts over here. What do you know? Some Roosevelts. A couple of non-Roosevelts, but Roosevelt's looking stuff there. That's nice. I don't think I've seen this dress before. Very nice. It's kind of a sketch Mickey and Minnie. There's an employee center on the other side of this door here, and we were able to actually look through the window and see a couple of things that may not actually be for sale here, so we'll have to keep looking here. The line to check out is also quite long. All right, we'll come back over to the Studio Score exclusive area. Now, it looks like we've got some Cinderella dresses and things like that over here. Those are nice. They're mostly costumes. Elsa, Anna, Tiana, Belle, Tinkerbell. They've got Snow White. They've got a lot of different versions of those, which are really cute. And a lot of these are things you can get in a lot of places. There are a few things you can only get here. One of the store exclusives here is this Disney fleece pullover. This is 100% cotton, fairly thin, nothing on the back. And it actually has the Disney store silk screening here on the arm, on the left arm. They got a lot of different sizes here. To be honest, it feels very thin. This marching character shirt here with the silhouettes. On the arm, you can see it says Disney Store. Plain white back. Now these are interesting. Paperweights. It's like the actual character model department. This holds little sticky notes. That's kind of cool. There's a pencil holder of the Silly Symphony. That's pretty neat. From the character model department. Also very cool. It's Steamboat Willie there. And this is a dry fit golfing shirt. That looks like it'd be really great to wear outside or on a hot day. They also have another version of a design like this. Also dry foot. This is a collab with Nike. It feels really great. I don't know how I feel about the brush strokes here. Are these brush strokes? But you can see that this is a nice button-up shirt. They also have a couple of other versions of this. They have a quarter zip version here that has the Mickey ears. These are probably pretty spendy too, $75. That's going to do it for our Jolly Holiday in the Lot here at the Disney Animation Studios in Burbank. We've had a great time seeing old friends, making new friends, getting to know a little bit more about the lot here. I mean, to be honest, Disney is a very historical and important part of American pop culture. If you get a chance next year, please try to come out. It's a lot of fun. And tickets sell out really quickly. So if you're a D23 member, I definitely advise for you to keep an eye on that. The schedule of events is usually released reasonably early, so you have a little bit of a head start and you can get a ticket if you want to. I also want to remind you to like and subscribe to the channel. It will really help us out. We're working really hard for you guys and trying to reach 500 subscribers in the first half of 2025. So please do your part. We're almost there, and it will really mean a lot to us in our continued mission and supporting both Wearable Fandom and coming out and doing coverage of these different events. It takes a lot of work to edit these videos, friends. Please just do the smallest part on your end. Give us a like, subscribe, and of course, ding that bell so you get notifications. So long and happy holidays. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.